British performance. Here we go. We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
The Electric Radio Show podcast is now on demand at theelectricradioshow.com with Jack Hammer and Andre Kane. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Studio ERS. And now take the show with you. Listen on your iPod, MP3 player, or your cell phone. It's the biggest, baddest, ballin' #1 radio show you can hear anywhere. It's the Electric Radio Show, found at theelectricradioshow.com.
You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down.
You know that I am called the Count because I really love to. Sometimes I sit and all day, but sometimes I get carried away. I slowly getting faster. Once I start it's very hard to stop. Faster, it is so exciting. I could forever until I 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever be amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song of the Count. I the spiders on the wall. I the cobwebs in the hall. I the candles on the shelf. When I'm alone, I myself. Slowly getting faster. Once I start thinking, it's very hard to stop. Faster, it is so exciting. I could forever until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Poor Louise, poor Gordon, poor Bob.
No.
That's kind of the ERS way of standing up for those that got released from Sesame Street.
Terrible
news. It was terrible. It was just, all right. They were a little old, okay.
It's okay.
But, I mean, come on.
Well, how old can you? I mean, you can't do that forever.
No, but it's kind of like walking up and smacking somebody's granny.
Yeah, man, but these guys are like in their 80s, aren't they?
It's all right. Bob was still, hanging in there.
I didn't see Cookie Monster go into a shredder.
Even though he's had some work done.
He's probably been rebuilt. Welcome, everybody, to the Electric Radio Show. We got a lot of things coming up tonight. Let's get right to it. Let's see. Guys in the mood for a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to play a little fact or bullcrap.
Okay.
Let's see. Q&A with George Takei.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
How about that? Andre's new feature called The Positive Beat.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Positive police stories from around the planet, actually. It could be anywhere. I mean, it just doesn't necessarily have to be in the United States. Sacred Owl, welcome aboard.
Yay!
Secret Al just flew into the studio because we left the window open. There was a fire aboard a yacht, and the way it started, let's preface this. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt.
Okay.
But the how and the why of the yacht fire is actually hilarious. We're going to talk about that. We got Tom Brokejaw. What's up? It's just getting started. This is the Electric Radio Show.
TheElectricRadioShow.com.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Now is the time in the show where we like to reveal to you something that happened in our lives in the past week. It's a segment we call What's Up? Round the horn from this way. Sacred Owl, what's up?
Well, I flew in a little late because I happened to be early and I stopped at a restaurant, and for some reason that voice in my head said, "Let this girl take care of you," and it was her first day there, and she was a nervous wreck. And I ordered some pizza with a specific topping. And I don't eat pork, and it's not because I'm a Muslim. I just don't eat no daggone pork. So,
Muslim?
Yeah, no, well, because
Let's clarify the Sacred Owl.
No, because they look at me, it's like, you got to be Muslim. No, I'm not. I just got a beard, and I don't like no daggone pork. This owl don't eat pork, okay?
Nor do you wear a vest.
So she messed up the order, but really on point. She said, "I don't think this is sausage. I don't think this is pork. I think this beef. I think this is sausage." And I looked at it and I said, "Yeah, it smells like it too." She said, "I'm very sorry. Let me go take this right back." And she came back and she apologized. She said, here's a beer. So I came in a little wobbly flying because she gave me this 20-ounce beer.
What?
Yes.
Where the hell did you go?
I'm not going to mention this store because then, I'll ruin another sponsor. It's just a pizza place. Let's just put it like that.
A pizza place that gives you a 20-ounce beer?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, these mics are going off. All right. So, your what's up?
Well, the thing is that I told her
drunk.
that no, I'm not drunk. It takes about 6 of those 20 ounces. Then I'd be loaded.
All right.
Hey, listen, I'm 6'1", 300 pounds. It takes a bit to get me drunk. But the thing is that she started to cry because she made another mistake.
You made her cry?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
She started to cry, and I told her, "This is your first day. Give it a rest. Don't worry about it." And I said, "You're beautiful. You know what you're doing. You just make mistakes. It's the first day. You're trying to be perfect. That's why you're making mistakes." And then I ended up giving her double the tip just to encourage her. And she hugged me on the way out the door.
Give her a sip of that beer.
Did you get her phone number?
No, honey, I did not get the number, honey.
Let me ask this. If you get double the tip, is that technically getting the shaft?
Come on.
Hey, I'm just asking a question here.
Dawn, I walked right into that one. I totally walked into that
Sacred
one.
Owl double tips a girl.
It was like last time with Denise. I walked right into it.
Totally made her day. So.
Yeah, I made her day. She hugged me, and it just felt really good to encourage somebody who's starting because, you could tear that person apart.
Sure.
And so that kind of
awesome.
that's kind of
very
what's
cool,
up
man.
Yeah,
Sacred generous.
There you
Sacred
go.
Owl double tips on a mistake. Andre.
All right. Well, for as long as I can remember, I've always made fun of people. And first of all, let me say karma is a bitch. I've always made fun of people who break down on the side of the road because they run out of gas. And I'm always like, why is it? How stupid. You see you're running low on gas. Fill your tank up, right?
Yep.
And I always laugh at these people until this weekend. I'm driving down the road. Everything is great. Got the radio going, right? Windows down, having a ball. All of a sudden, my car stops. I look down. I have no gas. Karma is a bitch.
Did the light come on?
It was on for miles. I didn't notice. I'm driving.
Sometimes the light comes
looking,
and there's no tone.
Right.
So,
There is.
no tone, no nothing. I didn't look. So
Mine doesn't make a tone when the gas light
Mine
comes
does.
on.
I get a tone one.
Yeah, but most cars from 1970s usually don't make a tone.
Hey,
Hey.
no, I don't have
All
a
right.
1970 car.
All right. So, did you,
But,
get rescued?
I did. I had to buy the gas can.
That's
And fill it up and then bring it back to my car. It does suck, but I've learned a valuable lesson,
and that is
not to make fun of people on the side of the road because they've run out of gas.
Can I call your name? In my house, we call a person that does something.
Go ahead, sure.
Goober.
Yeah, all right.
Goober.
I'm a goober.
Yeah.
All right, so
Chocolate covered nut.
That's me.
Yep.
Sacred Owl double tips on a mistake. Andre
out of
Karma's a
gas.
bitch. D-Light.
Mine's not really very exciting. I hate to shop. I do all my shopping online. And, I like to wear funky, sneakers and everything. And I found a pair online that I really liked, but they didn't have my size available online. But they had it at the local store. All right. So I went into the local store. I bought it ahead of time, went into the local store. It's my fault. I didn't check them. I paid for them. I got them home. 2 different size shoes.
Oh,
Man, don't you hate that?
So that's your what's up? You got two?
I got 2 different.
So what are you
size.
gonna do? You gotta
I
bring
gotta
it
go back to the store. So yeah.
Could imagine the other person that got the same pair.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell me you got like size 14s in the box. I
No,
can
but
put 2 feet in one
they're
shoe, Jack.
Clearly 2 different sizes.
Wow. That's sad.
That sucks.
Yeah, you got to check that stuff
Yep, my
before
fault.
you leave the store. My what's up is I had a boring week. I don't really have anything.
No, that's
nothing
cool.
stands out.
That's good.
I got nothing stands out. So to recap, I got nothing. Sacred Owl double tips on a mistake. Twice a tip could be getting the shaft. Andre Kane breaks down the side of the road, runs out of gas. Karma's a bitch. D-Light, she's got 2 different size feet. So that's what you get wrapped up from this edition of What's Up. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the headlines in the news this week. It's Tom Brokejaw on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show with Jack Hammer and Andre Kane.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and we can't... he was actually really good last week. We got to get him on early before he gets loaded.
Yeah.
A lot of things went on in the news this week, so with all the news, it is the news. Wouldn't be the news without him. Here's the news guy from the newsroom, Tom Brokejaw.
This is Tom Brokejaw with an Electric Radio Show news brief. Mitt Romney says Hillary Clinton is an inauthentic, awful candidate. And if anyone's an expert on being inauthentic and an awful candidate, it's Mitt Romney. Donald Trump says he's made sacrifices in his life. In fact, just last week, he ate his filet and lobster dinner on his private jet without any béarnaise sauce. Cameras caught Bill Clinton with his eyes closed during some of Hillary's speech. So he was either asleep or still fantasizing about Katy Perry. Taco Bell is going to start selling tacos stuffed with Cheetos. So if anyone needs Governor Chris Christie, you know where to find him. Chelsea Clinton says she and Ivanka Trump are, quote, absolutely friends. In fact, they frequently bond over having a parent who nobody likes. According to a new study, eating red meat is linked to a higher rate of death, especially if the red meat is eaten at Chipotle. Johnny Manziel told paparazzi that he will play again in the NFL this year, and it will be with the Dallas Cowboys. That's just in case some of you were wondering if Johnny is still drinking. Apple has closed the pay gap between women and minorities. As for those little Asian kids who actually make the products, they're still getting paid 3 grapes per hour. And finally, Kris Jenner says she's okay and only injured her wrist in a recent car accident. Luckily, it won't impact her ability to hold a pen in order to sign a contract renewal with the devil. This is Tom Brokejaw with an Electric Radio Show news brief.
Hang out just a couple of minutes away. It's Andre's Positive Beat on the Electric Radio Show.
Well, I get up real early and turn on my radio. Listen to the whole crew on the Electric Radio Show. They're so funny and it's all free. They make me laugh so hard they make me have to pee.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Time to turn it over to Andre Kane with a great upbeat police story. We call it the Positive Beat, right?
Absolutely. We love to do these positive police stories, and I found this one. This one is really, really awesome. Trooper Luke Bonin is his name. And what happened was he just left the courtroom, and he was driving down the road when he saw a woman who appeared to be down on her luck. She had a sign asking for help. So the trooper, what he did was he went to a local restaurant and he ordered 2 meals. And then he came back. And now the woman thought that she was going to say to, he was going to say to her,
roused her.
You got to go, you can't stay out here. But instead, he pulled over to the side of the road and he sat down with her on the side of the road.
I saw this story.
And shared a meal with her. And they wound up, talking about, her problems. And
I did see that story.
Really, really, really cool. And I really wanted to share it. And actually, there's a photo of it. Somebody was driving by and snapped a photo of it.
D-Light.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gets the photo.
I'm going to get you the photo.
Just put the bicycle one up from last week.
Yeah, really, really cool. So, Trooper Luke Bonin, good job, man.
All right.
Good job.
And you know what, man? It doesn't have to be anything that we find on the web. Do you know if there's maybe your local police department? There's an officer, an entire department.
Sure.
Somebody. Just send us an email, studioers@gmail.com, and in the subject line, just put the Positive Beat.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll share it. And actually, if you want to do it anonymously, totally cool. If not,
well,
shout them out.
This story that I just did, it wasn't in a big newspaper or anything. I found the story on a Facebook page, so I wanted to share it. Yeah, absolutely. I think
kind of cool.
I thought it, warranted our Positive Beat. So.
There you go.
Yep.
Another one in the Positive Beat. Put it in the books, Dano. All right.
Alrighty.
Coming up next hour, we've got our Underground Spotlight. It gives you, the listener, musician, movie maker, artist, gives you a chance to be the star. Mm-hmm. We've got our featured artist of the week coming up. We'll do a little. Is he here? Is George here yet, or is he not here?
I saw him. He's here somewhere.
All right, we're going to do
He might be in the green room.
A little Q&A with George Takei, and I'm going to tell you about a bizarre yacht fire, all coming up next hour on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show with Jack Hammer and Andre Kane. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Are you ready to go?
Warning you, I'm seriously stressed out here.
Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
And on the cool check-in, center stage on the mic.
Make the radio call.
As much as you can, please minimize your obscenities.
Under all the circumstances, I disagree.
You people are crazy.
Suppose we go on to the next subject.
Is everyone in the control room ready?
It's showtime.
Kick it. Oh, it's electric.
All right.
Radio Show time, baby. I actually have to fess up.
What'd you do?
I lied about something.
Oh, man.
About?
However inadvertent as it was, but I did lie. I really do have a what's up.
What's that?
My what's up is for an entire week, I have not slept in the proper fashion. I just haven't.
That's not good, man.
What do you mean by proper fashion?
Like going to bed and waking up with the alarm clock. Like I go to bed exhausted, sleep for 2 hours, and then wake up.
That's not good.
You know what? Everybody once in a while gets a bad night of sleep. Pretty much that's why caffeine was invented. But how long do you guys think you can use coffee to keep you awake when you don't get a bad night's sleep?
Ooh,
I don't
Just
know.
take a guess.
Not long. Like 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
48. Two straight nights of you sleep 5 hours or less. But if you have 3 bad nights in a row, there is not going to be any amount of caffeine that'll keep you awake. That's from the Daily Mail. I was going to do that in my What's Up, and you know why? I couldn't find the story. So I said, I got nothing.
So are you
We
drinking?
now join Jack, already in progress.
Yeah.
Are you drinking coffee?
I resigned myself that I am not going to drink coffee after a certain time of the day, regardless, because I'm a huge, huge Dunkin' Donuts fan.
Yeah.
America runs on Dunkin'. Your advertising dollars here. But I've resigned myself that after a certain time of the day, that I will not. I just will not. Because, I could do a lot of coffee. Like, God bless her. Like, she should have skates on because she's constantly, if I ask her for a cup of coffee, she's like, all right.
Yeah.
And she'll do it, begrudgingly, but she'll do it. But I can drink, right?
Yep.
About a pot?
Yep.
Easy.
Mm-hmm. And you won't take the decaf.
No.
Try scotch.
I like scotch. Scotch. Q&A with George Takei coming up in just a little bit. The Underground Spotlight straight ahead on the Electric Radio Show.
The Electric Radio Show. On demand.
It's the Electric Radio Show. It's time to make you guys out there the star. It's a feature we call the Underground Spotlight. This week we have no film, no author, music.
Yeah.
And we love music.
Yes, we do.
The name of the group is called Shadowboard, and the song is The Night I Didn't Matter. So if you want to get yourself a ton of airplay, just like that, and you want to be just like Shadowboard, all you have to do is go to the one stop for everything. Everything, Electric Radio Show. And it is the electricradioshow.com. So without any delay, let's get to our featured artist of the week. Once again, it is Shadowboard. It is The Night I Didn't Matter on the Electric Radio Show. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm loving that tune right there, man. So, very cool. Once again, the name of the group is Shadowboard. The song, again, is The Night I Didn't Matter.
Good stuff.
It really is. If you want to get your song some airplay and you want to be in there, get it heard all over the place, theelectricradioshow.com. And there's an actual questionnaire there, right?
Yep.
It's just that
you
simple.
Click on the Underground Spotlight, and it'll walk you right through it.
Now, we do need a copy of the song, if it is a song. If it's a movie, we need tickets. So or if it's a book, we need the book.
Right.
Or if it's a bribe, we'll talk. Yeah. Q&A with George Takei, straight ahead on the Electric Radio Show.
The Electric Radio Show on demand.
It's the Electric Radio Show. It's time to bring him in all the way from the USS Enterprise. Time to do a little Q&A with Mr. George Takei.
Hello.
Hey. How are you, George?
I'm fine. How are you?
I didn't even see you come in. You were just right behind me over there.
I beamed in.
Wow.
Was off the Excelsior.
That's very good.
So, I'm not even going there.
I rode the torpedo.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Gotcha. So, George, you all set for, we got what, 3 questions?
Yeah, I just got 3 questions here that
and we'll get you on your way.
Yeah, just a quick little interview, if you will.
Rigel 7.
So, my first question...
Wait, restart my music before it runs out, Jackhammer.
Oh, okay.
Restart his music. He's very concerned about his music.
He's always concerned about his music. Dre, hurry up before his music runs out.
All right, I'm going to go fast. So when you shoot your gun, does it have a kick or a recoil to it?
Which gun are you talking about?
Your gun, the one that you...
I was a helmsman, you moron.
I'm lost.
I fired all the weapons.
Oh.
My favorite was the photon torpedo.
Oh.
It had very little recoil, but a whole lot of penetration.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So speaking of your gun, George, who taught you how to shoot your gun?
Well, I learned at Starfleet.
Oh, and is this like a school or a...
Starfleet Academy is not a school.
I'm sorry.
This isn't some Harry Potter novel.
I don't know.
This isn't Hogwarts. We're talking about the fate of the entire galaxy.
Okay.
If I may continue.
You absolutely
yes, please, George,
sure,
continue.
Yeah.
Restart my music.
Oh my God.
Restart it,
He
Jack.
just did that himself.
There you go. So I was at Starfleet.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be a helmsman, because the helmsman gets to control all the weaponry.
Oh, I see. So that's your title.
Yes, I'm helmsman, Hikaru Sulu.
I see.
So I was learning the helm, and the officer said, fire at will. So I grabbed a young helmsman named Will. And the rest was history. Oh my.
Oh my.
I see.
my.
Okay. All right.
That's where I learned to shoot my gun.
Very good.
As you would
Very
say.
good.
Ninny.
So, just one last quick question here.
Please.
I don't want to
please.
take up too much
This
of
is
your
painful.
time. I'm sorry. Where do you buy your clothes? They seem to be very tight.
My clothes are all tailor-made to fit. I have a special 8-fingered alien on Rigel 7. Make sure that the inseam is perfectly straight and at the accurate length.
I got you.
Must keep all the weaponry covered, if you know what I mean. Oh my.
So it's all measured?
It is all measured. Precisely.
I see.
Not an inch more or an inch less.
It just seemed like a tight inseam, that's all.
It's okay. His fingers are 8. Did I mention he has 8
Yes, you
fingers?
did.
Did I happen to mention that?
You
That he manages to hold the material behind me without ever reaching around me.
I gotcha.
Oh my.
Okay.
Q&A with...
Well, thank you for your time, George.
I don't know. Is that kind of like a hook shot?
Oh.
There he goes. He just beamed out.
There he goes.
All right. Coming up, we got a yacht fire. We got to put this one out. We'll tell you all about it on the Electric Radio Show.
Woo! It's the Electric Radio Show!
It's the Electric Radio Show. All right. Yacht fires. There's nothing funny about a yacht fire.
No.
There's nothing
not
funny
at
about
all.
any kind of a fire.
Right.
All right. But I must emphasize, I'm really glad nobody got hurt. All right. So now we can enjoy this story to its fullest.
Okay.
All right. There's a guy in Hollywood, Florida. He's got a 38-foot yacht.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now, I just want to move off that a little bit. I know a guy or knew a guy, that had a 42-foot yacht.
Oh.
All right? Now, 4 feet is still 4 feet.
Right.
And a boat, this boat, 38 feet is huge.
Yeah.
All right? The net worth value of this boat, this guy, $170,000. Now, if anybody would ever hear me calling a yacht a boat, a yachtsman out there is flipping you-know-what now.
Yeah.
It's not a boat. It's a yacht.
It's
he kept it docked at a marina. Pardon me. He was on his yacht last week, and after he did a little stinky business, I've been smelling yours for 21 years. You can smell mine for 5 minutes business. All right? In the bathroom. And now he lit a candle to cover up the odor.
Oh, no.
All right? Now, at the onset, when you think of it, it's a decent plan, I guess. But then the candle tipped over, and the whole
Because it's a
boat-
yacht.
The candle didn't tip over in the dinghy. It ignited the yacht.
Oh, no.
All right. Now, he got off safely, but the fire totally destroyed the yacht. All right. And get this. It also damaged both yachts, one on either side of the boat. All right. Now, as far as we know, the guy isn't facing any charges. I mean, what do you charge the guy with? Man, I lit up a candle because I blew it up.
Why would he even tell people that part? Just say I lit a candle just for atmosphere or something.
In the bathroom? What kind of atmosphere are you going for in the bathroom?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, I was in there and I caught myself in the mirror, and I look pretty damn good. So,
why else you light a match in the bathroom?
That's right. You did a little stinky business. And as far as we assume that the insurance company is going to take care of all the damage. That's from the South Florida Sun Sentinel.
dude needs to just buy some Febreze.
Yeah, really. Right? Like, who the hell? I mean, D-Light's got a really good point. Now, I'm kind of messing with you, but the thing is, if you have a yacht, a 38-foot yacht, can't you afford a $4 can of Febreze?
One would
Not
think,
even,
I mean,
you don't even have to go for the expensive Febreze. You can just go for the 99-cent Glade.
Yeah, go for the Glade.
Put a stick up in there.
Glade looks good.
I mean,
yeah, the plug-in.
Jack has sent me to the grocery store because there's no Febreze in the bathroom.
Thank you for letting every affiliate know that.
Yeah. Well, it's important. It's an important part of the bathroom, especially Jack's bathroom.
You're being courteous.
It's my second office. So the moral of the story is...
That's where most of the show prep gets done.
That's right. Some of the sticky stuff. I'm HR, damn it, and I want to know. If you're on any kind of an ocean-going vessel, unless you're on, like... Carnival
Cruise or something. Then you could light a candle.
Which, by the way, we could use a sponsor. Don't light up anything flammable on there unless you on the poop deck with a cigar.
Right.
That's about as far as you want to go.
Go for the Febreze.
Sacred Owl, please enlighten us.
What do you think?
10 cents incense punk.
10 cent incense punk.
That's it. You light it up. It doesn't burn it.
But you still got to light it, though. I mean,
but you light it with a lighter, and the lighter goes off.
It's not an actual open flame.
And it burns slowly.
It smolders.
Yeah, exactly. It's not an open flame like a candle.
But you don't want it to fall on the floor and roll underneath the toilet paper.
It won't. It really won't.
I don't know why the toilet paper's on the floor, but
because it's a 38-foot yacht.
There you go.
That's exactly why.
I ain't got no toilet paper. I can't afford toilet paper.
Well, here's what he could have done. He could have put the candle, a small candle, and the wax stick the stick in the wax, and it wouldn't have fallen.
Good idea.
That'd be the most ghetto yacht in the entire fleet.
Thank you for that truth.
And how do I know?
How do you know?
Because I'm HR, damn it, and I done it.
That's right.
Coming up, you guys want to play a game next hour?
Yeah,
Yes.
We're going to play a game. Little Factor Bull Crap coming up.
Okay.
And you know what? It's not everything on this show is funny. Got some really serious info for you, just in case, natural disaster, power goes out.
Oh, no.
Give you 3 little things you might want to have.
All right.
Andre's Hollywood Hotwire coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. On demand. And now to get stinking drunk.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Aren't we all just taking it a little too serious?
It's an awesome idea.
You know who's to blame for this? Well, do you?
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
What is this garbage?
We can't air that.
The audience is growing restless.
My life has value.
I got nowhere else to go.
So, you guys hear anything good on the radio lately?
Not since 1983, I haven't.
Oh, but there's the Electric Radio Show. Coming to you live from 1983. Hey, we've been on since 1983.
Not all of us. Only some of us, Jack. Do you want to talk about it?
No. No, because I'm John. I don't want to know. Straight ahead, we've got Andre did a little digging, snooping around the internet to find out what's going on in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. You don't need that big Hollywood network. You got Andre Kane.
That's right.
Andre's Hollywood Hotwire coming up. And also, have any of you ever experienced a severe power outage? I think everyone in this room, we all experienced it simultaneously.
Yeah, that was a big one.
A few years back, I don't remember the year exactly. It was early 2000s when the grid went down.
Yep.
And it pretty much wiped out the entire northeast corridor of the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, we were out for like 3 or 4 days, I think.
Dude, I was up.
Yeah,
I was
I
up
remember
for. I think I was up for 23 straight hours keeping the radio stations on because the generator was just like a big piece of junk. So, but there is things that you should have. We'll call it your financial survival kit. May give you a tip. May be something that you didn't think of that you should have copies of laying around the house in a secure place. Got that?
Very
so
cool.
much more coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. On demand.
It's the Electric Radio Show. It's time to find out what's going on around Hollywood. It's the Hollywood Hotwire with Mr. Andre Kane.
All right, thanks, Jack. So, taking a look around the internet, Gwen Stefani would like you to know that you would be shocked if you heard the details of her split with Gavin Rossdale. She told the new issue of Cosmo, quote, "Nobody except for my parents, the people involved, and whoever they told, nobody would believe it if I could really say what happened. I went through months and months of torture." All you have to do is listen to every single song ever written, and it's all there. It's an ongoing theme that I've had for a long time. She hinted that it had to do with trust issues, and says her new boyfriend, Blake Shelton, also was having them with his ex, Miranda Lambert.
Yeah,
so that's kind of interesting, huh?
Well, the whole thing, I mean, if you're a country music fan, when Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert announced that they were splitting, everybody thought it was a hoax.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, they were like, right?
Yep.
Delight, it was like, they were considered like the first couple of country because they were both in the industry. They would go to the CMAs. The two of them
and
would
sweep.
They would wipe it out. They're sitting here with armfuls of awards.
Yeah.
So when they announced that they were splitting up, and then when the scuttlebutt was Gwen Stefani, everybody's like, what? But then it made sense.
Yeah, it all makes sense. So a lot of rock musicians are out volunteering their thoughts on politics in the upcoming election, but Alice Cooper isn't out on the front lines, and he doesn't think that any rock star should be. He says, quote, "I absolutely hate it. It's the worst idea ever. Why do people think rock stars know more than they do? If anything, we're dumber." Rock and roll was built to go as far away from politics as you could get. When my mom and dad talked about who to vote for, I'd go in the other room and put the Beatles on or the Rolling Stones. And I'm still like that. So he says that musicians should use their platform to campaign for humanitarian issues. Quote, "I think what Bono does and what Bruce Springsteen does, Sting and all the people that raise money for others, that's humanitarian, and I'm all for that. But I don't think that's political."
Do you know that's right? I don't think I've ever heard. That's true. I don't think I've ever heard Bruce Springsteen
not get very
political.
Maybe
He
a little.
has.
I know
Maybe
John Bon Jovi does,
and
I
even Bono a little bit, right? I think in the past.
I think there's kind of a gray line there, you know. Or a
well, it all
gray
depends
area.
on what your gray line is. If it's Rwanda,
all right. So
rock the vote.
Yes. So anyway, even though Florida Georgia Line is selling tons of records, packing stadiums, and dominating the charts, they still have self-doubt. Tyler Hubbard talked about it the other day at a press event. He said, quote, that there have been times where they've been like, dude, why are these people showing up to watch us play? We're definitely not the best singers out there.
No, they are not.
There's a lot of, there's a lot that we can't do compared to a lot of the other artists. And he says their music may not be up to Nashville's standards, whatever that is, but he does believe the reason they're successful is because they keep it real and that connects with their fans.
I think I think the Nashville standard does not see D-Light. You're a huge country fan too. They don't see Florida Georgia Line. They don't see Zach Brown. They don't see who else? Modern country that they do not see as traditional.
A lot of them.
I mean, they don't. They're in that whole.
But I really
George
don't
Strait.
Right.
This is just my opinion. I just don't think Florida Georgia Line. I think they're a one-trick pony. They all their songs sound the same.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I think they're okay, but yeah.
My mom loves them.
Does she really?
She loves them.
Yeah. I mean, they got a mass appeal. You look at their demographics. It's 18 years old to 60.
To zombie.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. 8 to 80.
So we had on a not so lighter note, we had a death in Hollywood. David Huddleston died last Tuesday. He was 85. His wife says he's been suffering from advanced heart and kidney disease. David is most famous for playing the title character in The Big Lebowski.
Oh, that's right.
He was the old millionaire who Jeff Bridges' character was mistaken for. And he was also in the Santa Claus the movie and Blazing Saddles, too. And Smokey and the Bandit, too.
Was he really?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to have to go back and watch those.
Smokey and the Bandit 2, he played Grandpa Arnold. I'm sorry. That was on The Wonder Years, which he also did. I don't know what he was.
Wow.
Or what he played in Smokey and the Bandit. I'm not sure.
No idea who he is.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that.
But most famous for, The Big Lebowski.
Wow. Very sad.
Yep.
But he was 85.
He was 85.
I mean, you lived a good life, man.
Yeah.
God bless. I mean,
Absolutely.
God, rest in peace. But I hope that I lived 85.
Me too.
Or beyond.
So for more stories, head to theelectricradioshow.com. Click on the ERS blog.
All right. Andre, thank you.
You were very welcome.
Financial security. What to do in the event of a power failure, natural disaster. Could be anything. Mm-hmm. You might want to have this handy. Tell you all about it on the Electric Radio Show.
Oh, it's Jack and Andre. The Electric Radio Show. On demand.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and if we talk about money on this show, we have to have the appropriate music.
Yeah.
D-Light and Sacred Owl looking like, what is that?
No, come on.
Don't feel bad.
I know.
Andre and I sometimes feel the same way when we hear rap.
Only the new stuff.
That must be some of that rock and roll music they talk about. All right. Now, serious note. A lot of people are keeping what they call a survival kit at home.
Okay.
And it's in the event of a natural disaster or a really epic power failure or something. But not many people keep a financial survival kit, which is different. But it's just as important. The trick is you got to keep it somewhere that would survive a disaster.
Right.
All right? Because there's no sense keeping it if it ain't going to survive. All right.
Maybe like a waterproof box or something.
Waterproof, exactly. Or those little fire saves that you get.
Something that you can grab quick,
Exactly. Exactly. You have original copies of many things, okay? But you might find yourself, you have no cash. All right, what if you don't have cash? When the grid went down in the Northeast Corridor, you could not go to an ATM.
Yeah, no ATMs worked.
If you didn't have cash, you couldn't, you couldn't do anything. You were kind of stifled. Some businesses did do business the old-fashioned way with a credit card. I think they limited the purchase.
Right.
But you could do a credit card where they had the old machine. You stick your card in, they run it over on the paper, you got the number. All right. Here's something you may not have thought of. Paper copies of all your credit and debit cards. Make a colored copy, front and back, of every card you carry. That gives you all the information you need to get the cards replaced, withdraw cash at a bank, and even make purchases over the phone or online. Because, when you flip your card over, there's that 3-digit number.
Right.
So you're going to need both sides of every card. Keeping copies of your insurance cards. Keep proof of all your insurance policies, whether it's medical, dental, auto, property, life, all of that. And include all the policy numbers and the 24-hour contact number for all the providers. Because if you have your cell phones, your agent cell phone number, I do, keep those too.
Right.
Because in a natural disaster, it may strike their local office, so you can get them by cell phone. And finally, the third one is contact info for medical providers. If you get hurt, someone else can use it to get you to the right doctor and protect you against bills that your insurance company might refuse to pay because you went somewhere out of network. Mm-hmm. So those are just 3 things. There are more you can actually look up. This is from MSN Money, but there are actually things and
that's also a great idea.
And also things to keep too, even if you have a little bit, $5-10 extra, stash it.
Yeah.
Get an emergency stash of money. It's not a bad idea to have $100-200 in cash if you can manage that. Because, again, I can't overemphasize, when the grid went down in New York, I cannot begin to tell you that it, like the entire Northeast, was crippled.
Right.
Crippled. And it was because I think it was... Man, I would, one day I'm going to have my father-in-law come on, John, because he did work very, very tightly with the utility, and he knows all about it. He could tell you the whole story. And it was debilitating. There was so many people.
Sure.
You couldn't get fuel.
Sure. I mean, there was some places that had, generators, and, you can get fuel at some places.
Yes.
But for the most part, if you didn't have fuel,
I have, I don't.
We had an issue a couple years ago with Hurricane Sandy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We couldn't get fuel up here, even though we weren't really affected by...
Oh, my God. New Jersey was just hammered.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
There was no gas to be found in our area, and we really didn't get hit that hard.
Yeah, I remember that. Absolutely. I have another idea, too, for if we're storing things, right? We're putting things away and keeping like a little
Here it comes.
box. No, this is for real, man.
Here it comes. Galamad.
No. Tampons.
Why?
If you're married.
Oh. For yourself?
No, if you're married. Guys, store tampons. Especially if there's a flood.
Do you keep that next to the money or underneath?
I don't know. I don't keep anything.
Do you put them in your financial kit, your emergency kit, or your med kit?
I'm just going down the list now in my head, and I'm like, that would be a very good thing to store.
Okay, so as we think of this along the show line...
Why are you looking at me?
I'm waiting for somebody to say, good idea, Andre.
It is a good idea.
I just want to know who goes and buys them, you or her?
No, I don't buy them.
But you're talking about storing them.
Well, I ain't buying them.
Andre says, I'll store them, but I ain't buying them. All right, well, as the show progresses, if anybody thinks of anything you should have in the emergency kit, please feel free to shout it out. And we'll just add it.
During the show?
I think it's a great idea.
During
we should make our own list.
We're going to have the ERS Emergency Survival Kit.
Anything for your pets.
Oh, pet. That's true.
Anything.
Write down tampon.
Oh. What the hell radio station is that?
I don't know.
It's just a place where I got the pen. So we'll shout it out. We'll help you out throughout the end of the show. We'll post the ERS Survival Kit on Facebook. D-Light will be more than happy to do that.
Excellent.
Because she said Facebook is her life. Coming up, we're going to play around a Factor Bullcrap on the Electric Radio Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the biggest, baddest, #1 rated radio show you can find anywhere. It's the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and it's time to play a game. Cue that music! And now it's time to play a game of Fact or Bullcrap.
All right.
Did a little shift in the middle there.
I saw that.
I'm going to play around a Fact or Bullcrap. It's really simple. You can play it at home. If you win, we have a large assortment of prizes. No, we don't. We don't even have a place to put them. Hell, we don't have a phone number. But it's all forthcoming. You can play at home, and you can get bragging rights. The Olympics
Oh, okay.
Full swing.
Yeah.
Full bore.
Yep.
All right? If it's a fact, you just simply say fact. If it's not, you say bull crap. Question 1. Damn music quit.
That's it? There we go.
First question. The ceremony where the torch, the Olympic torch, first appeared was presided over by Adolf Hitler. Fact or bullcrap? D-Light.
Bullcrap.
Andre King.
Fact.
Sacred Owl.
Bullcrap.
It's a fact. He tried to prohibit Jews from participating, but the other countries threatened to boycott. It was the last Olympics for 12 years because of World War II, so it is a fact. Question 2. At the first Olympics in 776 BC, all the athletes wore the same thing, no matter which part of Greece they came from. A simple white toga. Fact or bullcrap? Sacred Owl. It's all, never mind. Just don't mind me.
Bullcrap.
Andre.
I'm gonna say fact.
D-Light.
I'm going to go with fact.
Bullcrap.
Oh, man.
They all perform nude. Be nude. Don't be anything else. Be nude. And the word gymnasium comes from the Greek root gymnos, meaning naked. So gymnasium means school for naked exercise. That's just in case you were worrying about it.
Is that a fact?
No, that is a fact.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a question.
That is a fact because I'm HR, damn it, and I'll let you know. Number 3, at the first modern Olympics in 1896, they gave silver medals for the winner. Second place got bronze. Fact or bullcrap? D-Light.
I'll say fact.
Andre King.
I'll go fact too.
Sacred Owl.
Fact.
It is a fact. Gold replaced silver in 1904. Still better than the ancient Olympics. The winner got an olive branch to wear on their head.
Oh.
Second and third just got jacked, man. They ain't getting nothing.
Man, you ain't getting nothing.
You ain't getting nothing. You ain't even getting an olive branch to wear. So now go ahead. Don't come back here without a hamburger. Number 4. At the 2008 Beijing Olympics, American beach volleyball player Misty May Traynor persuaded President George W. Bush to smack her on the butt the way teammates do after a point. Fact or bullcrap? Sacred Owl.
Is that really her name?
Misty May Traynor? Yeah. Sacred Owl. Fact or bullcrap?
She's still laughing.
Sorry.
It's bullcrap.
Andre.
I'm gonna say bullcrap too.
D-Light.
I'm going to go with fact because W seems like a fun guy.
Nah, it's bullcrap. She asked, and he played along, but instead of actually smacking her on the rear end, he told her to turn around, and he swatted her on the lower back with the back of his hand. So President George W. Bush did not be smacking Misty May Traynor. And finally, the fifth and final one, motorboating and dueling pistols used to be Olympic sports.
Really?
Yeah. Only if she was voluptuous from Mount Olympus.
I'd take the gold.
Sacred Owl.
Bullcrap.
Andre.
I'm going to say bullcrap.
I'm going to say fact.
It is a fact, and it's not the motorboating you're thinking of, you pervert. And the duel was with a target. So motorboating and pistols used to be part of the Olympics. Who was the winner?
We actually we have a tie.
Who's the tie with?
It's not me.
It's me and Sacred Owl.
Okay, so at the end of the next bit, Andre and Sacred Owl will Greco-Roman wrestle naked on the floor of the studio.
And we're going to motorboat, too.
We ain't going to motorboat. It all depends on where your face ends up. That and so much more. Oh, yes, there's still another hour.
Sorry.
Man, that man's head looks like a hot dog. It's all coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show.
We're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan, and then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Ah!
not allowed to say, and I never expect to hear that from you again. She said he's a...
Sit down. Sit down. You haven't been called. Go back to Univision. Incredible. Don't be stupid.
Deal or no deal? We want deal. What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion in the bank. People are worried about my tone. I never expect to hear that from you again.
Have you always told the truth?
I've always tried to. You know?
Your two presidential candidates for 2016. We report, try to decide.
Oh, boy.
Coming up this hour, we're going to dip into the virtual mailbag straight ahead. We're going to pull out a gem that we call listener email. And just some notable mentions from everyone that followed us on social media this week. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can get to every single one of those by just simply going to our website. It's a beautiful website designed, built by Andre Kane.
Thank you,
It's
Jack.
called theelectricradioshow.com. You can't get any simpler than that. Not unless we come in and type it for you. It's all on the way this hour.
We're available to do that, by the way.
As we are, plane ticket included, on the Electric Radio Show. How much money you got?
It's the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. And now is the time of the show when we'd like to give you guys a little recognition for following us on social media. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I almost slid off my own chair.
Yeah, right there.
You guys see that?
You need a seatbelt over there.
I need the booster. On Facebook, we have Matt Egelhoff in Tyler, Texas.
Yeah.
All right.
Stand-up comedian Jay Bird is following us on Facebook. And from the United Kingdom, author and actor Drew Carson.
Okay.
There you go. On Twitter, we've got Get Smashed Radio is following us. Actor Rodney Salisbury and singer-songwriter Sydney. How do you pronounce this?
I think it's Bergevin.
Bergevin. Yep, that would be right. Sydney Bergevin. So,
all right.
Cool. Thank you so much. I hate getting people's names wrong.
By the way, Get Smashed Radio is one of our affiliates. Seattle.
Oh, cool. Seattle.
Give a shout out to Seattle.
Big up Seattle. Yeah. Send us some Starbucks. Or just their dollars. And on Instagram, we have actor Nathaniel Bacon, New York Camo Clothing Company, and a good friend of ours, Andre and I. When this show kicked off a few years ago, he was there with us at the beginning. Rick Knight.
All right.
Following
Very
us
cool.
on Instagram. Rick is a great guy.
Good dude.
Good
yeah.
friend of the show. He's a great guy. He's just cuddly. You want to just sneak up behind him and give him a grope.
All right.
You guys want to possibly be mentioned in our social shout-outs, all you got to do is go to theelectricradioshow.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like, love, follow. Why don't you just put like a message up there that just says social shout-out?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll get you some attention.
Okay. Okay. I like Rick Knight.
Rick's a good guy, man. Rick Knight, thank you, man. We really appreciate it. We're going to wrap things up in just a couple of minutes right here on the Electric Radio Show.
Okay.
It's the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and it's time to dip into that virtual mailbag and pull out a gem from you guys out there. But first, we got to cue the music. Oh, yes. Yes. Here's this gem.
What do we got?
It is from Jackie in Fort Myers, Florida. Dear Studio ERS, I recently purchased a townhouse in a really nice community. My neighbors are all great, and I love my new home. However, there's always a however. My one set of neighbors, Barry and Nellie, are a little odd. They're a retired couple who are very sweet during the day, but at night... But at night, they are the kinkiest seniors ever. They go at it like rabbits just about every single night.
Oh, Barry.
And while I think that's great, they are loud. I mean, really loud.
Oh, Barry. Barry!
I could have gone a lifetime not knowing that Barry and Nellie role play.
Oh, Barry!
One night he's a doctor and she's the patient. The next night he's a handyman and she's a rich old lady.
Barry!
The real problem for me is that they keep inviting me over for dinner. And I keep giving them excuses. I just don't want to be a part of whatever kinky action they have going on. Do I say something to them, or am I just being presumptuous, thinking that they even want me to join in? Jackie in Fort Myers, Florida. What in the hell is going on down there? I please everybody just wait. I don't want to have to read that again. Barry and Nellie go at it like rabbits. They role play and they're loud. Delight.
Well, you know what? They're retired.
That's what they said. That's what Jackie said.
You know what? God bless. But I think she's assuming a little too much there.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. I mean, she's kind of got a point.
Yeah, but hold on a second. She's saying that she's concerned that they're going to invite her in. I mean,
into the whole shenanigans.
Yeah.
Do you want to be the nurse? Get me a rubber glove.
Maybe they're just being nice, you know?
I think that part is more true.
So, I mean...
Unless they've kind of hit on her. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
So what do you think?
I think
Should she go over for a bite of her roll?
I think that maybe what she should do is maybe go over, and just say that I got to get going at, whatever time.
Let's make this quick. Barry, that could strain your heart. All right, so...
Barry.
Oh, Nelly.
Well, I just don't think she should go over there just assuming that, they want to,
They want her to bring the cookies.
Nobody. They want to bring on the dough.
But all right, so they're loud. What does she do? What does this girl do? She's got more than one thing going on in this email. This is a little convoluted. Jackie, what do you want us to help you with? The noise or the invitation? The invite is don't go. The noise?
I mean,
put some headphones on.
At that age, though, how long are they going for? 10 minutes?
Listen. 30 seconds.
I mean, come on.
Come on, Jackie. Endure the noise. Endure the noise for 45 seconds.
It all depends on how much Viagra you took.
That's true, yeah.
This is going nowhere.
In my mind, I don't know why, but Barry and Nellie, is that what it is?
Yeah. Don't make me look.
They have the voices of Edith and Archie Bunker. I don't know why, just in my mind.
Oh, Jesus, Nellie. Go get the nicest costume.
I don't know why that is. Barry.
Barry.
I made cookies, Barry.
Yeah, Barry the plumber.
I don't know.
You want me to work on your pipes there, Nellie? You need something that needs banging there? I got a board to bang here, Nellie. Come on, get me a beer. Where you the game's on? Figure it out.
I'm going to pass out here from laughing. Well, first off...
Don't make me read it again, please.
No. You don't have to. As far as noise is concerned, like you said, turn your music up, put some headphones on. Second thing, if they're open like that, if they go and they ask you or make assumptions, they're going to be okay with you saying no. Because they're open-minded.
Hey, you want to make a doctor's appointment or something?
Exactly. And they'll be like, no, I don't really, I hear what you're doing.
Make an appointment.
I'm all good. Thank you.
He's a great podiatrist. Look at my doctor's shoulder. He made me so satisfied, and he got rid of my bunion. Oh my God! If Jackie, there you go. I don't know. I don't know
what to tell you.
The freaking delightful seniors.
Wow.
Let them be.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Who picked this email?
I actually, in haste, because we have a whole bunch of them.
I know, but
and I just scrolled through and just clicked boom. It was like throwing a dart at the dartboard.
That'll teach you to read them first.
Yeah. So if any of you guys, I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up. If you guys have an email and you got a problem, you want us to laugh at it, maybe even actually help you, studioers@gmail.com. In the subject line, just put listener email. We're going to wrap things up in a little bit, but first, we've got social shout-outs. On the Electric Radio Show.
Barry.
Oh, jeez, I'll be the mailman.
Dude, you guys are badass.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and that is going to do it.
All right.
Wow, so another one flew right by. Thank yous all the way around. Thank you to my castmates, D-Light, Andre Kane, Sacred Owl. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
And thank you to Barry and Nellie.
I was going to say, yeah.
Barry and Nellie for providing us with some priceless entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie for thinking to write it in about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie.
I wonder if he has latex suit hanging out. He was the gimp. So if you want to get a hold of us, just simply go to theelectricradioshow.com or email studioers@gmail.com. Big thank you to you guys once again for hanging out with us for another week. Thank you to all our affiliates for airing us despite what you hear every single week. And as always, thank you to our first responders, our police, fire, EMS, and dispatchers. Thank you for what you do on the state and local level to keep everybody safe and enjoy their freedom. And speaking of freedom, to the greatest fighting force the world has ever known, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. Thank you for what you do on the global level to keep us and others safe from tyranny, oppression, and terrorism. So everybody take care. Have a wonderful week, and we will catch you on the next Electric Radio Show.
Take care. God bless.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you to all our troops. God bless America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the red bar fights you and me. The name of the fray, we are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner gave way for the land of the free, and the
The Electric Radio Show podcast is now on demand at theelectricradioshow.com with Jack Hammer and Andre Kane. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Studio ERS. And now take the show with you. Listen on your iPod, MP3 player, or your cell phone. It's the biggest, baddest, ballin' #1 radio show you can hear anywhere. It's the Electric Radio Show. Found at theelectricradioshow.com.